Okay, buddy. Hello. Yes. Uh, this is the best I could do. I tried to get severe weather coverage. I contacted some storm chasers and stuff that I know, and nobody really got back with me on it. So, you know, and they want to broadcast anything without permission. Uh, yeah, I understand. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. Maybe somebody out there will get some use out of it. The weather's bad, so I just jumped on the National Weather Service radar and I'm just showing that. Um, as you can see, it does show the warnings and we have in place. Red boxes, of course, tornado warnings, these yellow boxes, severe thunderstorm warnings, and multiple tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings across portions of Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, up around Jackson, Tennessee right now. I guess that would be just southeast of you guys, still under a warning. Looks like over here in the northwest part of Alabama, have some tornado warnings in effect there. And of course, crossing into the line, Alabama Mississippi state line, looks like there's some tornado warnings. Storms beginning to pop up now down around Tuscaloosa. They're making their way to the northeast. They'll be entering the Birmingham area here in just a little bit. Already thunder happening uh, on the east side of Huntsville. Also having some circulation this afternoon up around Pulaski, Tennessee, Giles County up there. So all of these storms, as you can see, are moving to the east, northeast. Of course, you'll have some of these individual cells that will make their way to the north. Looks like this severe weather is going to last for, well, the next several hours for sure. What time is it now? About 20 minutes till 3. So it looks like the state of Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee will see severe weather most of the rest of the afternoon. It'll move over into Georgia and down through Florida and eventually into the Carolinas. And it looks like the majority of the severe weather, when I say extreme tornadoes, is happening down in the area to where the National Weather Service was predicting this to happen, that we talked about on the way home this morning on the live stream, which is going to be in this area down through here, which is going to be, I say, central South Alabama down through Jackson, Mississippi. And so it's going to be an active day for sure. But I thought I would do my part, or try to do my part on here to keep people updated throughout the storms. If you want to stay with us and watch it, that's cool. If you don't want to, move on somewhere else. Am I right? Right. But yeah, you can see the tornado warnings and things that's popping up down here in South Mississippi. Looks like all these storms are making their way toward the Alabama Tennessee state line. This will continue again for the rest of the day, it looks like. Hopefully, if you live in any of these areas, you have already taken your storm precautions the past couple of days and you're ready for the storms and tornadoes that's happening this afternoon. Early this morning, overnight, I guess you could say, Missouri, Arkansas, even South Mississippi was hit hard with extreme violent tornadoes. Hopefully, the best scenario, the National Weather Service will miss their outlook. I don't know, but these cells here that's popping out ahead of the lines, these supercells, that is what you got to watch. It looks like Birmingham, you're fixing to be in the gun here in just a little bit on the heavy rain and severe thunderstorms. Again, these storms are making their way up towards Huntsville, Alabama, where you'll start seeing some heavy rain, wind gusts out of these storms. And of course, possible warnings. We have warnings here and portions of Alabama right now, northwest portions of Alabama. That is making its way up into Tennessee. Looks like Nashville, Clarksville under the gun as well this afternoon. So this is going to continue all afternoon. So just be prepared. The worst of it looks like it's going to be down in this section right here today, right? Because they had more sunshine down in this section here, the where northern Alabama, portions of Tennessee, North Mississippi had the thunderstorms that moved through earlier this morning, where you've seen some rainfall that helped stabilize the atmosphere. Beginning to hear some thunder where we are here now. The winds they were really blowing hard earlier today. They have calmed down quite a bit from what they were this morning. But there we go. Oh, this gives you a general idea this afternoon of what we're looking at. We probably won't stay live long, just streaming the radar. Of course, some people like just to see the radar, and that's fine. Uh, and that's good. Hopefully, you you can see this, and you'll know where you're located here on the radar, and hopefully, uh, these warning maps you see pop up will give you an idea. Like I said, usually the red tornado, the yellow is going to be severe thunderstorms, and then you also have some flash flooding involved in here. But all of these that it's showing up here uh, will be tornado warnings. That's how many tornado warnings we have out right now. And this here going ahead of the line will be something else to also keep an eye out for throughout the afternoon. These supercells as they pop up. As you can see, nothing is going on right now in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys are fine. But it will be moving your direction here a little bit later on this afternoon and overnight tonight. Let's see what we have going on north of us here. Let's see. Yeah, Tennessee, Nashville's getting hit hard. Clarksville's getting hard. A lot of heavy rain, lightning, and wind moving into Nashville. That's ahead of that cold front. That cold front is pushing its way through. And after it makes its way through, we will be left with, looks like just some heavy rain, some scattered showers on the backside of this front when it moves through. Of course, we still have all afternoon to get through the storms, heavy rain, heavy winds. Some of these storms are packing wind gusts up to 60, 70 miles per hour. And at times that can be as damaging as a tornado can be, especially where you have seen a lot of rainfall. It could take those trees down as well as power lines and roofs on houses and things and barns and things like that. But we still are watching a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. Here ahead of this front, you see we got the tornado watches. That's still in fact till 8 p.m. this evening. That's pretty much for Alabama, portions of Tennessee, Mississippi. Again, thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings popping out ahead of this front. You got these supercells. That's what you got to watch out for. Tornado warnings on these cells as they begin to move their way into Alabama. And then you have this line or discrete cells that's beginning to form now and pop out ahead of the line as they move into atmosphere that's favorable for severe storms and tornadoes, because we did have some sunshine in parts of Alabama throughout the morning. So that just helped fuel the atmosphere for some of these thunderstorms. But this afternoon we basically set up and we just I don't have the setup most of these people have. We have a cell phone pointing at my laptop where we can see what the National Weather Service is showing on the radar and their warnings, just to give you some idea of what we have out there. Of course, I suggest if you are living in any of these areas to where you are seeing these tornado warnings pop up, even these severe thunderstorm warnings popping up in the yellow, pay attention to your local weather sources, NOAA, radio, TV, to get complete updates. I'm just sitting here trying my best to give you some information this afternoon. It's what I see. But Birmingham's beginning to see some storms move into that direction, and they'll start seeing some heavy rain and some lightning here in just a little bit. So that's basically what they said would happen this afternoon. That would be the area that would be most likely to see damage and wind and tornadoes was the Birmingham area. They were in a 5. Lots of Alabama was in 4, and then the central part, which you can see here, was in a 5. That's because the heating of the day. They had more sun there this morning. Where North Alabama, Tennessee, and northern Mississippi had thunderstorms to roll through overnight last night, and this morning they stabilized the air some, so we were fortunate there. I believe they helped us out quite a bit as far as the tornadoes and storms go. But again, Huntsville is starting to see some light to moderate rain now. It's beginning to thunder there in Huntsville, also Birmingham. Looks like Tuscaloosa getting in on the action this afternoon. Everything is moving to the east, northeast now. As you can see, that line on this side here is not doing anything this afternoon. Probably having sunshine over in Atlanta, and maybe even have some sunshine down in Dothan, Panama City. Down in there looks great. But this all this is moving your direction, and you'll start seeing this late tonight, early in the morning that we're looking at over here. It'll start moving in over here later on. But again, we're starting to see these tornado boxes pop up this afternoon. Each one of these, even over in the northwest part of Alabama, the yellow boxes, severe thunderstorm warnings. And of course, tornado watch in effect pretty much this whole section throughout today. So keep your eye on it. Stay safe out there. Also, a lot of rain falling with these storms. So keep in mind, everybody's talking about the tornadoes, but with the water across the roadways and things like that, you turn around, don't drown, as the old saying goes. Don't cruise through any water running across the road. It doesn't take much water to move your vehicle. Like Starkville, Mississippi, under a gun right now with a tornado warning just moving to the southeast of you guys. Hattiesburg, it looks like you have some severe thunderstorms. Hattiesburg, Mississippi, moving your way. Some of them are tornado warned. That would be just to the northwest of you. Jackson, Mississippi, seeing severe thunderstorms this afternoon. But it looks like that the line is stretching down through, Baton Rouge there. So hopefully it'll get out of here well before, let's say, midnight tonight. Maybe it won't be as bad as the Weather Service was saying it's going to be. We'll just have to watch throughout the day. Again, one tornado is bad enough, right? We don't need it. But that cool front's supposed to be coming through, and I think the middle of the week, here where I'm at, one day it's going to be 58 degrees, where we've been in upper 70s, close to 80 here the past few days. So, yeah. I am not complaining about the temperatures, that's for sure. It's been nice. And we need the rain as well. Just not the storms, right? Let's scroll down here for a second. Let's take a look. See what Kentucky. Yeah, it's raining up there in Kentucky pretty doggone good. They had a lot of tornadoes late last night, early this morning. Bowling Green, it looks like these heavy storms is going to be moving out of Nashville, as you can see. You'll be experiencing that here shortly, if not already. Radar's probably lagging a little bit. Over in Virginia, looks like y'all are. Well, you got a few showers coming your direction over there in eastern part of Virginia. Nothing severe right now. That's a good thing. It looks like Memphis, Tennessee, maybe according to this radar, maybe in the clear. Maybe it's went through Memphis. Looks like the heaviest part now is fixing to move through Jackson, Tennessee. It'll be on out. Jonesboro, Arkansas, experiencing a few showers where they seen tornadoes last night. Looks like that maybe moving that out of that area. Which hey, that's good. That's good news. Maybe this is going to move out quicker than we expected. Holly Springs National Forest. Looks like you guys are fixing to be on the backside of the heaviest part of the severe weather. Again, looks like the biggest tornado outbreaks of the day is going to be down in this area here, Tuscaloosa, down into this part of Mississippi, and moving towards Birmingham, as you can see now with the heavy rain. These cells, if they get out by themselves, can cause some issues, become supercells, and that is it. Kind of not what you want to see. Not as many tornado warnings down around Baton Rouge as I had thought, that expected to happen. Not bad at all. New Orleans, even you guys, pretty good. Hopefully we can get this line through here, and it'll be over with here pretty soon. We can get this line to maybe move into some more stable air later on, which once you get past Birmingham, eastern side of Alabama into Georgia, you could see severe weather. Not saying that's not going to happen, but not as severe as, say, what we've been seeing in the southern part of Mississippi, central Mississippi, and now moving into central Alabama. A few tornado warnings, of course, in the northwest part of the state this afternoon. So far, I haven't seen any tornado warnings around Birmingham, Tuscaloosa area. That's good news. And these few storms here, they're still tornadic, moving up toward the northeast, and that's going to be moving out towards Birmingham throughout the day. So you guys down that way, if anybody's watching in that area, most definitely, keep your eyes and ears open. Well, hello, Miss Moser. So it is sunny where you are at in Virginia. Yeah, I just looked at that. I didn't see nothing going on there in Virginia. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But unfortunately, you'll probably see at least some rain off of this here before it's all said and done. Let's see where we're at. West Virginia, a few showers. Over here, yeah, a few showers. Not sure what the temperature is over there, but hopefully you guys won't get into any of this severe weather. Knoxville, Tennessee, you're still high and dry, as you can see. Nothing happening in Atlanta. Greensville is looking good. Charlotte, North Carolina, you guys are all right for now. But as you can see on radar, this stuff is moving to the east, northeast. So you'll experience this. Probably not today. It'll be later on, overnight, tonight, as it makes its way over in this area. But we're seeing some, again, some small supercells popping up here down around Birmingham here in Alabama. But so far, no warnings. That's great news. I think they expect it to be a major tornado outbreak this afternoon. So, parts of the South. And yes, we do have tornado warnings out there, and we have some long-lived tornadoes that's been on the ground, especially down in Mississippi, bless their heart. Those guys are always getting uh, the worst end of the stick, I guess you could say. Always down around Jacksonville in that area. Always getting worst end of the stick on the tornadoes. Yeah, so it's supposed to move in this evening. So you guys, well, your air is a little bit more stable up there. It's not quite like as bad as it is down here. So you may get some rumbles of thunder, maybe some some wind gusts or whatnot, and heavy rain. But hopefully you won't see the tornadoes. We'll cross our fingers on that. Maybe this thing won't be as strong as what they expected it to be. At least I hope. You know. I think a lot of this, so the rain and stuff moved through overnight last night in parts of the areas that they were expecting the severe storms that kind of stabilized the air some. So we had storms to move through here early this morning, and the sun didn't pop out as much as they thought. And I think the same kind of happened down this way too. So that's good news. I was hoping yesterday when I was watching this, I was hoping that was going to happen. And, it did. I'm going to do so. I'm going to try to refresh this here. I'm not sure I'm hitting the right thing. Like I said, this is the first time I've played with this radar site. I kind of jumped on this morning and trying to find me something where I could just hop on here and at least do some sort of covering of the maps and stuff. Let's see if anything has changed. Update. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's current. I just wanted to make sure we were looking at everything current. So there you go. Again, your yellow boxes. Severe thunderstorm warnings, right? Red boxes. These are tornado warnings. We've had some tornado warnings still possible now, moving up into, looks like Wayne County up through Tennessee right there. Moving out of Mississippi into the western part of Alabama, but it dropped the warning on it. That's good. The air over here may be a little bit more stable than what we're looking at down here, because I'm not sure that they had all the rainfall that we had and the storms that was around this section last night. Early this morning, stabilized the air some, so it may have helped us out. Hopefully you guys down in Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, hopefully it'll work out for you the same. Looks like most everything is in a line here, so it looks like, best I could tell, that line, once it gets past Jackson, which it just about is, you can see that small stretch of line here. That's going to be the cold front. Behind that, we just got the scattered showers that'll be moving through. But if we get this line here, get the cold front here, and we can get it over in this section, right? Hopefully it'll weaken. Hopefully. It won't be as much unstable air to work with over here as we've had over in this section. So that's what we're looking for. Hopefully. Well, all right, guys. We've been on here for about 30 minutes. May go ahead and hop off, because I think the wife has then cooked us up some kind of stir fry in there, and this old boy hungry. I don't know if you say Average Joe 76 is a weatherman. I was in radio for years. I did severe weather coverage in radio. And I could do a better job than what I'm doing now if I had a good setup. I don't have a good setup in my home because, basically this is just something I play with. I do for a hobby. I jumped on this radar this morning. You'd like to have a radar that is a little bit more defined, that I could click on the counties, and this one might do it. I don't know. I would have to play with it for a while, but I'd rather do that not and be live when I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? There's 30 alerts on this radar from the National Weather Service. And I'll have to go up here and I'd click on these, each one, and then see what they're saying. But there's a better radar system than this. I am not a meteorologist. I did not go to school to meteorologist. I don't claim to be a meteorologist. I don't claim to be smart. I'm just getting on here this afternoon, and I am just doing my best to, hopefully, if somebody sees this and it, might help them out, you know, that's basically what I'm doing. But you can help me out by clicking the subscribe button or give me a thumbs up, the comments. I appreciate it. Hey, you know what? I've had 2 people in here that I know of so far today watching this, and that's 2 people that maybe got something out of it. I'm not real sure, but hopefully, let's see if we can. Yeah, there's what we're looking at. See if we can pull this up a little bit here, and then. So yeah, as you can see, that line doesn't is not far from us. We can get that line through here, especially in northern Alabama. I think we'll be all right. Maybe Tennessee, up around Murfreesboro. You guys beginning to see the heavy storms. That's part of that line. Severe thunderstorm warning just south of you. It's like maybe a tornado warning up around Nashville, according to the weather boxes on the radar here. Was that Wayne County still underneath the gun? It updated and freshed itself. That's good. Yeah, Tuscaloosa, you're starting to see some showers come through. It doesn't look like, though, the thunderstorms are popping as much as I expected them to here in this section. Down here, of course, always in this area of Jacksonville, Mississippi, they always seem to get the worst of it all. But, I mean, we have some little supercell thunderstorms popping up, but they're not turning tornadic right now. Everything's moving east northeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour. We're going to watch it. We're going to play around with it. I'll tell you what. Let's see here. Let's hover over this real quick. Maybe we'll learn together. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Let's go over here and click on this box. So we have 6 tornado warnings in effect. We have 12 flash flood warnings, and we have 6 severe thunderstorm warnings. That is everything on this map. So really, for what they were expecting, 6 tornado warnings and 6 severe thunderstorm warnings, that's not bad for a day that they were expecting to be tremendously severe. Not bad in the least bit. Not bad at all. Let me click on this here. Okay, so I don't know. Let's just try something. I'm sorry for hitting that. Let's just try something. Let's just click on a box. Oh, okay. Say tornado warning valid until 5:45. Tornado warning issued at 2:58 p.m. from the National Weather Service in Birmingham. So I guess you click on it for details. I don't know. Again, we're playing around. We're playing around. We're gonna see. Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's where you need two. You need 2 computers set up. That way you can do this. So, what do we got here? Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Polonia. That's about 12 miles south. Aliceville. That's moving to the northeast at 55. Of course, they're talking about flying debris, that kind of stuff. And then it gives us the locations: Kirk, Pleasant, Ridge, Pioneer, as you can see there on your screen, and then they're just telling you to, if you're in those areas, to take uh, your precautions, tornado precautions, and move to a safe location. So this is good. All right, all right. So now we have an idea of how to work this, and maybe next severe weather that we have, me and you will be more prepared, and we'll be able to jump on here. And yeah, so most of this stuff is from the Birmingham office, so that means these tornado warnings are going to be down in this area, right? Because it's the Birmingham office issuing the tornado warnings. But as you can see, look at this big old band of heavy rain and thunderstorms. Yeah, there's a severe thunderstorm warning there. You seen the box pop up. That looks like it says Madison. That's Giles County, so severe thunderstorm warning for Giles County. Let's see if we click on the box. What happens here? Yeah, doggone it. I was hoping it would give us the info on the box. A lot of it does. A lot of times it'll give you the info on the box. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. We know we can go over there and click on the side and bring the box up over here. So we know we can do that, and we can get our alerts and warnings that way. So that's cool. All right, next time we'll be a little bit more prepared. I'm sorry, guys. This is something I kind of done in a hurry. Just to get something out there. I tried to get some approvals from some of the actual weather guys that where I could just restream their live broadcast, and I never could get anyone to get back with me. So being the person that I am, I'm like, I'm not going to just sit down and give up. If I can't get anybody to get back with me that's smarter than I am, you know what I'll do? Well, I'll do it myself. So that's what I've done. I've sat down here and jumped on this thing myself. I mean, I know a little bit about this, right? I was in radio for a while. So, hey, that's what we're doing. What we're doing. Yeah, so we have 28 alerts now. I'm assuming you can see a little bit more. You can see severe thunderstorm warnings here in the northwestern part of Alabama. Right there. And let's pause it. See if we can pause it. Yeah, I'm not quick enough. It looks like one went. Yeah, well, yeah. So it looked like as this storm was moving over into, that may be Wayne County. Wayne County, maybe. It was, they didn't issue a tornado warning on it. Best I could tell. It's moving so quick. Oh, there we go. We can slow it down. Oh, cool. Yeah, see it pop up right there. That would be That would be Limestone County, as it was moving into Giles County. The box went red there for a moment, and as you can see. So if you're living in right on the state line, basically, boom, right there. Yep, that's where it went red. So if you live in that area, heavy thunderstorms possible, tornado, moving out of Limestone, maybe into Giles County, because we got tornado warnings down here. You can see these boxes now into the state of Alabama. That is just what, southwest of Tuscaloosa. Yes, right there, just southwest Tuscaloosa. I'm not familiar with that county, but as you can see the storm, the rotation of the storm. It is moving to the northeast this afternoon. If you live in that area and live in this area, take your tornado precautions now. There's the storm as it moves this direction. Heavy storms now moving into Birmingham. Also, some the heavy storms moving into Huntsville, which would be Madison County. Severe thunderstorm warning with a possible tornado warning. I'm not real sure. The box comes and goes pretty quick on this radar. That will be moving into Giles County, but it's a pretty heavy storm, yeah. So that will be moving into Giles County. I'd rather have a mouse than me trying to do this with my finger on this. But you can see the tornado warnings that's beginning to pop up down here in southern Mississippi, south of Jackson. And again, we got this tornado warning here. Here we're looking at mainly severe thunderstorm warnings as of right now. So we got 29 alerts. But this line, once we can get this line through on the backside here, once it gets past, let's say, Birmingham, Huntsville, the severe weather will be over for this entire area once that line moves through overnight tonight. Then you guys over in the eastern part of the state of Alabama and Tennessee will start to deal with the heavy rain, severe storms, and tornadoes. But there's a better shot of it, as you can see. There's all the warning boxes. There's 29 alerts in effect. Virginia, yes. Yes, you guys are looking okay. That's good. That's good. Let's bring it back in. Let's look up towards, let's drop her on down for a minute, shall we? Okay. Well, yeah, so the good news is we're not seeing any of the severe thunderstorm tornado warnings out for our friends up in Cincinnati, Kentucky, St. Louis, that we seen last night. You guys over in Memphis, oh yeah, it's good. It's over for y'all. You'll have some scattered showers that's going to be moving through. You see here behind this front. That'll come through, and that'll be it for you tonight as far as the severe weather goes. Also goes for our friends over here in Arkansas, looking good. This portion of Louisiana is looking good. Baton Rouge, well, you still got a couple of hours. You're going to see some heavy thunderstorms and rain. New Orleans is moving your way, but as of right now, nothing severe showing up down here. That's good news. Everything seems to be pretty much in the southern part of Mississippi and over here in portions of Alabama. Of course, these supercells are just now moving into Alabama, so everyone in this section, right, you got to keep your eye out for these severe storms the rest of the day. Let's see if we can just bring it radar in a little bit closer here in Mississippi, see if we can see any counties or towns, see if it gives us that information. I don't know, again, new radar for me. I haven't messed with this thing. Yeah, Laurel, yeah, it gives a little bit of information on this. It's taking it a minute to down around Hattiesburg, Laurel, you guys, you got severe storms to the west of you moving your direction. Actually, a tornado warning for this town, Laurel, Mississippi. We are down to 6 alerts, according to this National Weather Service radar. That's great. We've seen 30. Now we are down to 6 severe weather alerts. That's awesome. That's awesome. Right in Mississippi, you're about to see the impact of these heavy thunderstorms. And, well, you're actually in a tornado warning right now, according to this radar map. Due to this line of storms that's moving your direction. They are moving to the northeast. Also here, stretching on down through Macomb, Mississippi. Like Brookhaven, you guys are in a severe thunderstorm warning, but here is the line. It's about to move through. Once that line gets through, you are all in the clear there. So that's what we're looking at today. See what we got going on here. Let's go up here a little bit. Starkville, Mississippi. You got that line of storms to your west. The line is moving your direction, and once that line, as you can see, the line here, once that line makes it through Starkville, you should be in the clear. It also goes for Memphis, as you can see, already in the clear. And it looks like, for the most part, this line is stretching here, and pretty much the northern part of Mississippi will be great. The western part, Tennessee, looks like y'all gonna be good. So you got Huntsville, you got Birmingham, we got Tuscaloosa, Montgomery, Talladega. Everything is moving that way. So you'll deal with the storms next. If you're with us this afternoon, hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Let me know here in the chat what you think about it. We are doing our best to do some severe weather coverage. It's like it's not going to last much longer, at least for a lot of you, especially over into Mississippi. I know you will be glad over there to get rid of it. The radar's refreshing itself. That's awesome. Let's see what we have going on now. Still have the severe thunderstorm warnings, that is in Limestone, moving up into Giles, Lincoln, moving on into Wayne County, Tennessee. We are down, well, we're back up to 22 alerts now. So, most of those are going to be, I bet you, severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's look. 12 of them are flash flood warnings. That's probably on this map. I'm trying to figure it out. That's probably what we're seeing here, the purple. I would think that would be the flash flood warnings. It's going to be this purple color, right? Because where all the heavy rain has been through. Tornado warnings, it's going to be in the red boxes. That will be the tornado warnings. Let's see, this one, it popped up again for Limestone County. I'm not sure how long that will last. And then severe thunderstorm warnings. Says we have 4, which should be in these yellow boxes down through here. I'm not sure that has updated yet, because I see a little bit more than 4. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they're starting to drop off. So all of these may be moving into some more stable air than where it had rained overnight tonight. The cloud cover was here this morning, and so it may help weaken these storms as they move in to the northern Alabama area and, say, eastern Tennessee, East Alabama. May not see what everyone has seen overnight last night west of this line. Still tornado warnings down here in Mississippi. Still showing that one here in Alabama. That's a pretty good little cell here making its way, looks like, to the west of Tuscaloosa, according to this last scan. So if you're around the Tuscaloosa area, take shelter. See, there it is. Pretty good little supercell. It's making its way to the northeast. Got the tornado warnings here as well. Again, the yellow boxes, severe thunderstorm warnings. Well, I'll leave this radar up and running where you guys can see it. If you're interested in it, you continue watching it. And then we're going to play with this thing together. I guess we're going to learn. This is a pretty good. I just found this just off of a whim, man. I was just hunting, and it come up, and I said I can use it. I can use it. Like I said, I try to get permission from some of the good weather guys that's on YouTube, to restream their broadcast. Nobody got back with me, so I was afraid to get on here and just rebroadcast their stream without their permission. I don't know if they would appreciate that or not. So I said, I'll just get on here and I'll do it myself. Do it myself. If I can bring back some of the radio days, which I was sitting in the studio in a little bit better setup than this, but hey, it's working for us. It's working for us. Better than nothing. Yeah, that cell still looks strong here. Yeah, it's weakening some, but it's still making its way towards Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa is still saying a tornado warning there, so be in your safe place. Still got a few little storms firing here. Not much, nothing, because the front has made its way. It is now them through Jackson. That's good news. It's made its way through Jackson, Mississippi. It's about to move into the western part of Alabama here in a little bit, as you can see. It does have some thunderstorm warnings with it. There's the line. There's the line. So I'd say the next, 3:30? My guess, again, I'm not a meteorologist, we're just going by the average Joe, what he thinks. I'm saying by at least 5 o'clock, most of everyone from Huntsville west going to be in the clear as far as severe weather goes. Birmingham may still see severe weather just because these storms are tracking northeast and, with the path that they're going to take. Probably 7 o'clock this evening. You guys down here still see a chance. Montgomery, Talladega. Your chances of storms will run late tonight just because you still have this line that has not made it through there. And the line is stretching through here, but Tennessee, yeah. Let's see. Pull it closer. Let's see what we got going on in Tennessee. Jackson, Tennessee, y'all, yeah. You guys are in the clear. Murfreesboro. Looks like you had a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. That was the southwest of you. There's the Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge moments ago. Yeah, you guys did have that tornado warning. And everything is moving up towards, Gatlin. Barron is moving towards Cookeville. You guys, Cookeville, we'll see some heavy rain and storms here in just a little bit. It'll be there. It'll be there. Huntsville, Alabama, you're starting to see the heavy rains. The thunder and the lightning. There's a shot of every Bowling Green, Kentucky, seeing some heavy rainfall, some thunder and lightning. Swanee National Forest, seeing some showers. Daniel Boone National Forest, seeing some showers move through. The heavy rain and precipitation will be moving up that way here in a little bit. Knoxville, you guys will be in on the rain, showers, and thunderstorms within the next probably 2 hours. Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Chattanooga, already starting to see a little bit of light rain there, but the heavy rain and storms moving your direction right now. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this up. The wife then yelled at me, told me that supper thing got cold, and she spent all that time cooking it. I'm going to go eat it. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll be popping in and out of here. I'm going to leave this stream up with the radar. If you want to stay here and watch it, by all means, do so. Stay here and watch it. Again, I explain what the boxes were about. So you do have an idea of what the boxes are. So in your area, if you see you in a box, we'll move it down to cover most of the southern part because it looks like, north of Nashville, not really seeing any severe weather. That is good. Flash flood. That's flash flood in Nashville, not tornado warnings. The box is flash flooding, right? We have 26 alerts as of right now. There's like the flash flooding that's going down through here. That's where the storms have moved through. These would be tornado warnings and all these boxes that you see here. And again, that is along that line, basically. Right? Along that line. So there we go. Y'all keep an eye on it. Like I said, if you've been with me, I appreciate you. Thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the chat. And we've been together for an hour. And I'll be back. I got to go in and eat the stir fry. My wife's going to put 4 knots on my head. I don't go eat that stir fry. But we'll keep an eye on this as we go. All right? Might bring in here and eat it. Hey, thank y'all so much for watching today. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Yep. Most severe weather, though, keep an eye out. Right back down here. Okay, guys. We've seen enough of that, but let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Didn't really have no tornadoes here, but look at this. Look at that. Look at the freaking. I mean, it's almost in my shop. Actually, it is in my shop. Look at the water. So we got enough rain. We got too much rain. Well, hopefully I'm going to be able to figure something out and do a better job on this. I really wanted to do a real good job on this and it just failed. The way I have to do stuff is just incredible. Prop a phone up on a tripod, pointing at a laptop. Didn't realize that it was upside down on the live stream. We got to figure something out. What, I don't know. How do you do this stuff properly? I got to dig into it. There's got to be a way that you can do this stuff and actually do a good job at it. It aggravates me. I got to figure it out. All right, boys and girls. Thank you. Thanks for the 3 thumbs up. We'll talk later.